Peace be upon you and God's mercy and blessings. Welcome to a new video. Today, we're going to tell one of the most exciting stories in the history of science and inventions. A story of war, a real war, but not with weapons, with electricity. The War of the Currents. A battle between three geniuses. Thomas Edison, the one the whole world knows as the inventor of the light bulb. Nikola Tesla, the eccentric genius who could see the future. And George Westinghouse, the businessman who changed the rules of the game. In this battle, things happened that you can't imagine. Electrocution of animals in front of the public. Executions by electricity. Dirty media campaigns. And billions of dollars on the line. And in the end, the winner is the one whose electricity system we use, to this day, in every home around the world. If this is your first time watching me, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell, so you don't miss videos like this. Let's get started. Before we dive into the war, we need to understand the context. In the 1870s and 1880s of the 19th century, American cities were lit by gas lamps. Nice? Yes, but expensive, dangerous, caused fires, and smelled bad. Thomas Edison, who was a big star at the time after inventing the phonograph, decided to enter the lighting market. In 1879, he succeeded in creating a practical electric light bulb. And then built the first commercial power station in New York in 1882. On Pearl Street. His system used direct current, or DC. This current is relatively safe at low voltage. But its fatal flaw, a deadly one. It can't travel long distances without huge losses. That means, you have to build a power generation station every few kilometers. And that's extremely expensive. Here enters the second hero. Or villain, depending on your point of view. Nikola Tesla. Tesla, of Serbian origin, came to America in 1884. And started working with Edison himself, for a short time. It's said that Tesla proposed the idea of alternating current, AC, to Edison. And Edison rejected it, saying, "Alternating current is dangerous, and I'm not leaving DC." In another version, Edison promised Tesla $50,000 if he improved the DC generators. Tesla did it, and Edison said, "That's a joke, Tesla, you don't understand American humor." True or not? Historians disagree, but the relationship ended quickly. Tesla left Edison and began developing the alternating current, AC, system himself. What are the advantages of AC? It can raise the voltage to thousands of volts. To travel very long distances, without major losses. Using something called transformers. And then lower the voltage, for safe use in homes. Meaning, one large station serves an entire city. Much cheaper. Tesla was a genius, but not a businessman. In 1888, George Westinghouse, owner of the famous Westinghouse Company, known for railway air brakes, bought Tesla's patents for the AC system for a huge amount, about $60,000 cash, plus shares, plus royalties. Westinghouse saw the opportunity. A cheaper and more efficient system. He started building AC stations and distributing electricity over longer distances. Here, Edison felt the danger. His massive investments in DC were threatened with collapse. The War of the Currents began. And it was a very dirty war. Edison used everything he had, money, influence, media, to prove that AC was deadly. Public electrocution shows. Edison and his assistants went out to do shows in front of the public and journalists. They electrocuted stray dogs, cats, and horses with alternating current. To say, "Look, AC kills instantly." The story of Topsy the elephant. In 1903, an elephant in a circus that killed 3 people, they decided to execute it. Edison offered to execute it with AC. In front of cameras. The elephant died after a powerful shock. And the video spread, one of the first execution films in history, roughly. The electric chair. Edison secretly suggested using AC in the electric chair to link alternating current with death. The first electric execution in 1890 for a criminal named William Kemmler. It was horrific, lasted minutes, and the body burned. Newspapers wrote, "Westinghouse won, the man died Westinghoused." Edison distributed books and pamphlets titled, "Warning, alternating current is dangerous to life." Westinghouse and Tesla responded calmly and scientifically. But the media damage was huge. But truth always triumphs. In 1893, the Chicago World's Fair. World's Fair. The biggest event in America at the time. Edison bid to light the fair with DC for about $1 million. Westinghouse bid the same lighting with AC for less than half. Westinghouse won the contract. The fair was lit with hundreds of thousands of AC lamps. People were amazed. They called the fair the City of White Light, the Knockout Blow, the Niagara Falls Project. In 1896, the world's largest hydroelectric station was built with Tesla and Westinghouse's AC system. Transmitted electricity 40 kilometers to the city of Buffalo. Edison lost the war. He had to gradually switch to AC in his companies. In the end, alternating current AC is what we use in 99% of the world today. In homes, factories, cities everywhere. Edison was a genius, but his insistence on DC made him lose. Tesla was the owner of the visionary genius. But he couldn't benefit financially, as he deserved. Westinghouse was the man who combined science and business and won. The lesson? True innovation and patience win, even if they face the strongest opponents. What do you think of this story? Who do you think was right? Edison or Tesla? Write in the comments. If you liked the video, like, share, and subscribe. And if you want a second part about Tesla's full life, or Edison's other inventions, say so in the comments. Peace be upon you and God's mercy. And see you in the next video.